The title of my book is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Book cover. My rating of this book is an 8. This book is a love story. It actually just got made into a movie, so you've probably seen trailers for it. It's about Louisa Clark, and she's searching for a job, and she finds a job taking care of a quadriplegic man who is William Trainer. So this whole story is about their relationship and how it flows and progresses, and it all leads up to the climax at the end of the book, but I'm not going to spoil it. So.
Okay, so we'll go to the questions then. The first one is, describe the character and the person who's changed the most from the beginning to the end of the book.
So the person who has changed the most in this book is hands down William Trainer. As I said before, William Trainer is the quadriplegic man that Louisa Clark is assigned to take care of. At the beginning of the novel, he's very irritable, and he's just rude and mean to everyone and hates everything, and it's just kind of shock. He's very mean to everyone, and by the end of the book, throughout his relationship with Louisa, and she just kind of like picks at him and like makes him come out of his shell. And at the end, he's like loving, and he's not kind towards everyone, but he especially has a soft spot for Lou, as he likes to call her, and Louisa. And it's just really great to see him open up and come out of his shell and like develop like actually feelings of like love and happiness, which is something that he never thought he would find after his accident.
Okay. The second question is, describe a minor character who in a book who had major importance.
Okay. The minor character in my book who had major importance was Nathan. And Nathan is Will's actual caregiver. He's the person who's assigned medically to look after Will. Like, he's the person who like changes his tubes and cleans him and gives him baths and like makes sure like everything medically, like his pills and all of his medications and everything, like he makes sure that all checks out. And so he's the person who's assigned to him at the house before Louisa gets there. Louisa's job is primarily just to like keep him company, like read him books, watch movies, like go on walks, like just like kind of like an emotional support. But Nathan's the big medical supporter. So Nathan is very important because he's kind of the person that brings Will and Louisa together. Like, they bicker a ton at the beginning of her job, and Nathan's kind of talks to Louisa and like convinces her like, look, no, you need to give him a chance, like he's really a great guy, like I love him, he rocks. And so he's kind of the person that actually like really brings them together, because at first they were very standoffish and their relationship was very awkward, but Nathan really pulls them together, so he's very important in this book.
And then the last question is, above you rated this book, explain in detail why you gave the book that score.
Okay, so before I gave this book an 8 out of 10, okay, this is a spoiler alert, so plug your ears if you don't want to hear this. So, I don't like books that are kind of like romantic tragedies, because I don't like getting emotionally attached to books. Like, I've never read The Fault in Our Stars, and I've never seen that movie. And this book, going into reading it, I just thought it was going to be a typical love story. But at the end of the book, Will dies, he commits suicide, and it rips your heart out, and so I hate it. Like, I would love this book otherwise, so I would have given it a 10, but because of the emotional attachment that I had to it and how mad it made me, that is why I'm giving it an 8.